Vie Belle, and this one. Okay, this one is the new one, so we're gonna sniff that one. La Vie Belle Iris Absolute. That's pretty. I like that one, even brand new, straight out of the magazine. Okay. Next we have Prada. I have seen this. Last time I saw this ad, I said it looked like a man-eating plant, which clearly that is what it is, right? And she has a red leather coat on and a black bag shaped like a trapezoid. Okay, still with Prada, and another giant plant, which looks like a zucchini flower a little bit, but not exactly. And she is wearing some white pants. I guess you can wear white after Labor Day these days, right? And so no, it might be a skirt. Yeah, it's a skirt. But it's a narrow skirt. And sewn on is a bunch of what looks like doilies. Dior. D-I-O-R. More Dior. Louis Vuitton. So let's count the purses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not everyone has a purse. She doesn't have one, and she doesn't have one. More Louis Vuitton. This skirt, I saw this before, and it is very unusual. Like, it appears that these holes are holes, you know, that there's nothing there but her skin. Maybe some see-through mesh, but over here, these ones look like there's like a wood grain underneath. Actually, it looks like it's a dress. Chanel. Let's see. There's definitely a horse over here and a person on it. Maybe it's just horses jumping over things. Okay. This woman is dressed in 100% red, like too much red. Red boots, red tights, red skirt, red sweater, red purse, red gloves, red. It's like one of those sticks you use when you go horseback riding. Red hat, red lipstick. Fendi. F-E-N-D-I. Fendi, Fendi, Fendi. More Fendi. Anyone want to guess what page we will be on when we read the first story? Tiffany and Co. I really do like this type of link. It's very pretty. It would be great for ASMR, let's be real. I mean, do I care about anything else? When I purchase things, I just think about what it would be good for in a video. Seriously. Estee Lauder. The Life in a Day Makeup 24-hour wear, breathable, no touch-ups. The foundation that packs as much life in a day as you. Double wear with Invinciwear technology, buildable medium to full coverage, cashmere matte finish, flexes to fit your every move. More. How much does anyone want to read about this product? They have over 55 shades and millions of stories. Stories about what? Hashtag my shade story. So if you have a story about the shade that you wear in this product, write in somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe it's Instagram or something. Tell them your story, because that's how they got millions of stories, because all these people wrote in about their shade of makeup. I am making this up, you know. Dolce and Gabbana. Well, is that supposed to be actual clothing, or is that underwear? Let's be real. I don't think you should wear that outside of the house. I think you might get arrested. I'm not kidding. Valentino. Long Island, New York, Kaya Gerber by Stephen Meisel. Is red the in color for this fall? Must be. Mew. Bulgari. That's a nice necklace. And those are very pretty earrings. This is high jewelry. Burberry, so this is a duck print. And I guess it's a skirt. This is a person here, okay? That is their waist, their arms, and their skirt, okay? And here we have a woman in a Burberry coat, and this fur thing, I believe, is like a muffler. She has a hand in each side. Is that what you call it, a muffler? It's not very practical because you can't do anything with your hands if you have to keep them inside of this furry thing. But it would probably be good if you're going to an outdoor event like a football game or something like that, you know? This guy has, I'm trying to decide if this is a blanket or part of his shirt, so I'm not sure. Sea Master. Precision at every level from Omega. Bottega Veneta. Her jacket matches the walls. Marc Jacobs. Interesting. I'm trying to figure this one out. Like, what is this? Are these like balloons? Like Mylar balloons or what? Okay, here's something I never heard of. AERIN Rose de Grace Rouge. So it is a perfume, but oh no, there's no sample. What good is it to show us a picture of the bottle of a perfume we never heard of and don't even give us a sample? What are we gonna do with that? Oh, it's made by Estee Lauder. Alright. We're back to Chanel again. The Premier Watch Edition Original. It's a nice, delicate little watch. Banana Republic. Alright, we've taken it down a notch. Banana Republic is not cheap by any means, but it's not like these other brands. texture maestro of shades. What is the texture, really? I wouldn't want it to have much texture. Luminous Silk, the most buzzed about glow duo. So we have the foundation and the concealer. Okay. Victoria's Secret. This September, the Tour 23. Stream the film on Prime Video. Really? First Lady Dawn Moore. And they tell you what they're wearing, but we don't have to talk about it. Alright, now I'm excited for a men's fragrance from Yves Saint Laurent. And it is called Myself, MYSLF, the new masculine refillable fragrance starring Austin Butler. pursuit of the extraordinary since 1907. Neiman Marcus, so it is not an advertisement for a car. No, not at all. Oh, you can scan this little circle to see their fall campaign, is what they call it. Campaign. Another letter from the editor. And we have another perfume, J'adore, from Dior. Okay, new brush. I have this fan brush over here. Okay. Live to discover L'Or de J'adore. Okay, the new perfume is something new. Alright. Good. Glad it's not the old one. Oh, that's nice. Interesting. I really just wish I could put it into words, but I never can. It's very sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it, but it's pretty nice. Okay. Vogue Forces of Fashion, October 19th. Limited tickets on sale now. Vogue Forces of Fashion.com/NYC. Wasabi Asachi. I never heard of that one. These colors are very pretty. It's very, very busy, you know. There is a lot going on here. Dooney and Burke, Norwalk, Connecticut. That's something you don't hear about that much, right? Like, I know of this brand. I've seen it for decades, but I don't see it around much anymore. Alberta Ferretti, Balmain, Paris. Kiton, Kiton, Kiton. Il Basante. I never ever see an ad for this. OMG. In Florence since 1970. Let me tell you guys something. When I was in high school, Il Basante purses and wallets were all the rage. At least where I went to school they were, and they were pretty expensive. They were all like made out of this unpainted, practically unfinished leather. Like there was some kind of a glaze on it, but that was it, you know. In just neutral leather color, if that makes any sense. Like a light brown, light tan. And they all had a stamp that said Il Basante. Like that would be the only thing on the surface of the bag or the wallet, just that one little stamp. That would be like that big, like the size of maybe a nickel. And I bought a wallet. It was $60, which was a lot of money for a wallet back then. So I will never forget. And I do have it somewhere. Like nothing bad ever happened to it, and I used it for many, 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 many years. And nothing ever happened to it. Like it didn't rip, it didn't tear. It remained in its same condition as the way it started, except one exception. So the wallet opens up and there was a snap inside to close the change purse. And the metal from the snap, when it rubbed on the other side of the wallet, it left a dark, like, stain after so many times of opening and closing. But that's all. Otherwise, it is in great condition. You're welcome. M. Rata. AG Jeans. This is a never-ending magazine, you guys. Takori. This is similar to, what was it? What did we see in the beginning that looked like this? What brand was it? Was it Tiffany? I don't remember. Guess. Georgina for Guess. This is Georgina right here. Esprit, the comeback tour. resistance 16-hour liquid lipstick. American Pastoral. While her contemporaries were focused on the figure, Shara Hughes uncovered new ground in landscape painting. That's pretty. It's always that. We've gotten to the less expensive part, the H&M. This dress is $129. Pleated teardrop dress. That's expensive for H&M. Unless they've gone up in price and I didn't know about it. Okay. Perfume. This has no sample. I've seen this one before. I think it's like the super expensive brand that never gives a sample. Amafi. Arcanum for men. Why no sample? Like, what are you doing? You give us a thick paper, which probably cost quite a bit extra. Why didn't you give us a thinner paper and give us a sample? Inquiring minds want to know. Wow. I am disappointed, I really am. Tears of a Sinner for women. Never miss a Vogue moment. Vogue tote. Subscribe to a year of Vogue for $20 and receive a limited edition tote. That's pretty cheap. A year of Vogue for $20. Wait, is it online? Probably. Yeah, it's probably an online magazine, not the real paper one, but I don't know. I could be wrong. In the Heights, shorter than ever before, the micro mini bang is having a moment. So these are called micro mini bangs. It's hard to look good like this, though, let's be honest. To the max, 2 new hotels in Paris embrace an all-encompassing aesthetic. Pushing luxury beyond boundaries. Crockford's Las Vegas. Resorts World Las Vegas. Is this a new hotel? Because I never heard of it. I wonder. Okay, this is an ad, not a legitimate article. It's an advertisement for Joe Malone London. This season's juiciest new scent has one pear in every bottle, literally. Wow. English pear and sweet pea cologne. I wouldn't mind smelling it, but guess what? No sample. No sample. Morgan Stanley. Have we ever seen an ad for like a financial service like this before in Vogue? Is this a new thing? Old school grit, new world ideas. Okay, we have another fragrance. Burberry Goddess. The power within. It is a new fragrance. Yay, another new one. Okay, I have this tiny brush. What was I thinking? I have 3 tiny brushes here. Alright. Oh, it's been opened already. Isn't that weird? Somebody who ever read this magazine opened only this you. I say it one way and my daughter yells at me that I am wrong. Okay. Okay, so here are some books that they're recommending. Love letters, family, and romantic affairs are at the core of fall's best new books. So let's see, this one is called, I have to pick it up, I can't see it. Loved and Missed. Then Everything, Nothing, Someone. Then Rouge. Then The Young Man. The Last Ranger, and How I Won a Nobel Prize. Okay. itchy for me though. Yeah, I can't deal with those kind of sweaters. Look at this dog, so cute. Paris, Texas. Daniel Roseberry, the creative director of the Surrealist-rooted Maison Schiaparelli, is the toast of the couture. Nathan Heller finds that his path from the Dallas suburbs to the Place Vendôme is equally out of the ordinary. Cloud cover, airy pastel eyes light away beyond leaden makeup tutorials, and many of us are ready to brighten up. We're getting there. Last look. They say last look, but there's still a bunch of pages. But look at this. Givenchy bag. Fall fashion has us quite literally clutching pearls. Okay, so this leather bucket bag by Givenchy, aptly named the Shark Lock, is the catch of the season. A top-handle purse featuring tentacle-like strands of pearls in various sizes and a shearling upper portion as frothy as a wave lapping up on a very fashionable shore. Yeah, that's really something. Another last look is this shoe. Chanel boots. For fall, creative director Virginie Viard offers the Maison's iconic cap toe on a subtly lug-soled boot in two tones, a grained calfskin in pure white, and a glossy